Hi everybody, happy Sunday. I hope your Sunday is going well. If this is your first time ever watching the Nicholas Comstock Show here on YouTube, welcome. My name is Nicholas Comstock, also known as Big Sexy. But if you're not comfortable telling the truth, that's okay. I don't hate you. You can just call me Nick. If this is your first time, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and when you subscribe, make sure you hit the little notification bell so that you can get notified when I upload a new video, which is usually every day. Alright, you guys, I have a question for you. Do any of you remember the ever so popular website MySpace.com? Well, it's kind of faded into the wind now, but I am going to tell you guys a story about how about maybe 30 kids or so got expelled for being on MySpace.com. Alright, so I don't know, back when I was in high school, I think this happened. So my pastor at the time was preaching a sermon series on revival, and he decided to do a whole sermon on MySpace. And he was basically expelling a bunch of kids that night in church. But they didn't get expelled until Monday the next day. So basically, the idea for the sermon came from a conference that a bunch of youth pastors, and I believe he was up in Michigan, and a like-minded church just expelled a bunch of their kids for being on MySpace.com or got their kids in trouble. We had what was called the demerit system. You say, Nick, what's a demerit system? It basically was a way to punish your kids that if you got so many demerits, you either got suspended or expelled. And basically means nothing, because some kids got up to the maximum, which was 125 demerits or 200, and they got expelled. They didn't care. And so anyway, so for some reason, my pastor decides to do this big sermon expose on MySpace and how evil it is. Well, what these fuddy-duddies did not know is that MySpace was just the beginning of social media. But social media, of course, like so many other things in the movement that I grew up in, was of the devil. And so it was wrong, and, we had a big prayer, the next day at school for all the kids that got expelled for a semester and they were coming back next semester and just all this stuff. Remember, you guys, social media is not of the devil. It is what you put on social media. And all these kids, put things on social media like it's about to get hot and heavy in back of the limo after the church Valentine banquet. Well, you know why they put stuff on there like that? Because none of their parents talked to them about sex, because somehow sex was a bad, evil thing. And, so that's why these kids wanted to go try it and do all this wonderful stuff. And, but they put all that stuff out on social media, which was stupid of them to do. And probably most of these kids now are adults and they still put stupid stuff on social media. But I look back on it now and I just think it's funny that everybody thought MySpace was of the devil, and then Twitter came along, and then Facebook. I think Facebook was already around. It was just starting, I think. And, how all these social media websites were of the devil. And it just reminds me about how crazy my movement was growing up. So I'm just curious to see if anybody remembers the MySpace revival that my church had growing up. Like, they actually had computers in like a church overflow room so that parents could go see if their kids were on the MySpace website, because somehow it was so wrong. Anyway, I just wanted to bring that little memory out and just tell you guys that MySpace, or any social media website is not of the devil. It's how you use it. So be smart. All right. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.